In this video, I'm going to take you through the exact steps we followed to take our first ever SaaS tool from $0 in revenue to $200 in passive income. Now, initially, I appreciate that might not seem like a lot, but if you've ever built and launched a SaaS tool before, you'll know that the most difficult part is validating your idea with real paying customers. So if you understand that and you want to find out how you can validate an idea and get paying customers, listen to this video all the way to the end. For those who don't know me, my name's John Joe. I've been developing apps for the past 5 years now and helped build 2 apps to a 7-figure valuation. I also help consult Fortune 500 companies on how to build apps for themselves. Step 1 was we built an ideal customer profile. This has to be niche and specific. For example, you need to know the gender, the age, what's their hobbies and interests, what sort of things they like to do on the weekend, what social media apps they use. And once you have this defined user persona, you can start going after them. Step 2, which is finding out where they hang out. So if they're on Reddit channels, are they on Discord channels, are they in Facebook groups? You really need to understand where they are. Let's say you have an app that's going to help fishermen. You're going to then be looking to find out where the most popular fishing blogs that give fishing spots are, or you're going to find out the most popular fishing Facebook groups and find out if your ideal customer profile is in those groups and blogs. And that's going to be how you're going to access them. Step 3 is we give enormous amounts of free value to these people. So once we've found them and we know where they are, we look at the problems that they're having and we solve them for them by giving them free value. So to go to the fishing example, let's say, for example, if they wanted to know where to find the best spots to catch fish, we'd give them that completely for free. And you've got to bear in mind at this point, it's very important that you're knowledgeable in your area of whatever tool it is that you're producing. You can't just build something and have no knowledge in it. So it's down to you to have either had that prior knowledge or really go deep on it and understand it as a whole. The key thing that you're doing here when you're giving them this free value is you're building both trust and authority. You're building trust because they know you and they can now trust you at this point because they've taken information from you. And so it means that taking information at a future date, but just this time for money, will be way less of a barrier because you've built that trust and that bond. The second thing you're building is authority. So because they're going to be looking at the value you're giving and understand it's actually helping them, you're going to become an authority in that area. This means that later on when you come to actually pitch your product, they're way more likely to trust you and listen to you because you've built both that trust and that authority. And then the final step that we followed is to pitch our product. And we did this using a soft selling technique where we just recommend it at the end of this free value. So say, for example, if our solution was an app to find fishing spots and the question was about finding fishing spots, we give a crazy amount of free value on how to find fishing spots. And then at the end say, if you want to take this one step further, or if you really want to be a specialist in this, why don't you check out this new app? This way, nothing's being forced down them. You're still maintaining that relationship, but pitching the product to a niche set of people who are way more likely to buy it than if you were to just put that post on social media and just hope that Facebook lands it in the right people. That's where your job as a marketer or as a business owner or entrepreneur or SaaS tool owner really starts. So follow that process and in no time you'll have validated your idea and know whether there are paying customers willing to pay for your product. And the best part of all of this is you can do this today completely for free. So if you're interested in how to launch a SaaS business or any business at all completely for free, I'm going to leave a link to the next video which teaches you how to do stuff like obtaining user information, getting them to sign up to a product before it even exists, and that way you can validate your idea even earlier. I hope this helps.